The confirmed death toll in Texas stands at 109 tonight, with 161 people missing as rescue teams continue to search for survivors of the floods. This is a very fraught time in that particular part of Texas, and emotions are running high, and in some cases, patience running thin. Earlier today, reporters asked local officials about warnings and actions taken or not taken.
There's three priorities. That's locating the people out there, identifying and notifying the next of kin. That is what I'm taking as my job as sheriff here to do. Okay.
With all due respect, sir, I think that the community here is asking these questions. What happened? When did it happen? Was the emergency manager awake at the time? Did they push the button to issue an emergency alert?
Sir, it's not that easy when you just push a button. Okay, there's a lot more to that, and we've told you several times.
So did it happen, sir?
I can't tell you at this time.
Nidia Cavazos joins me now from Kerrville, Texas. Nidia, I'm so glad you're with us. Quite obviously in this story, the force of nature is the biggest component part, but there are lingering questions about warnings and what people in the relevant jurisdictions did or didn't do after those warnings were issued. What's that arc of conversation like?
Major, as the days go on here, there are still people missing. The search is still underway, but the questions remain and they're surfacing. The community here on the ground is asking, why was this so tragic? Why was it so deadly? And could anything else have been done? Like you mentioned, Kerr County is surrounded by other counties who did in fact have outdoor sirens and who were able to evacuate its residents on time before the catastrophic flooding. So the question is, why couldn't this be the situation for Kerr County, where now we know that it's over 87 people specific to this county that have lost their lives. And now local officials are not necessarily answering these questions. They've been dodged for the past 5 days. They're saying now's not the time because a priority for them right now is to find the people who are still missing. This includes some of the young girls from the Camp Mystic. There are multiple teams still on the ground. This involves at the federal, state, and local level. But there are also other rescue teams that have come in from Mexico, for example, because local officials have been calling for more volunteers. Volunteers were needed on the ground to expedite the search because as the time runs out, they are facing the situation where, according to local officials, they have not been able to find a single person alive since last Friday. So time is ticking here.
Nidia, I just want to underscore something you mentioned at the top, that these are questions not just coming from reporters who are present at these various day-to-day briefings, but they arise from questions from the community itself that want to understand what happened and why, or what didn't happen and why.
And that's exactly right. It's coming from people on the ground. And I want to reference the scene that's playing out in front of where our crew is set up. There are people who have come here who have survived the flooding, who are local residents, but now they're focused on feeding the rescuers, feeding the news crews that are out here. They're coming together because they say it's a tight community. And so while, there are many questions that they have as to what could have been different, their task is also on, making sure that the rescuers here have what they need so that families' prayers can be answered and so that some other families can have the answers that they've been waiting for the past days here.
Nidia Cavazos, I'm grateful you're on the scene for us. Thank you so much for your reporting.